Hey traders, I hope everyone's having a good night. I just want to put up a little bit of a video. I know I did a backtesting and analysis video, but what I want to do is give you my thesis behind why I took the Aussie dollar trade. So I know not many people watch my videos, but what I did is I posted about having interest in the Aussie dollar. I've been monitoring this for some time now. The key thing to me and what I sort of liked about this and why I got into this trade is what I'll explain to you. So is this on the 5th? This was on the 5th. So what I've been monitoring is a key resistance level that I had at 80.05, and this was the high on this was 82.77. So that actually triggered me. So I put 5 pips above the high on this candle. Now this broke out from this. That's what intrigued me. It was not the best trade because typically what happens is a retracement. Now what I did is I had the stop loss set at 79.262, and that was on the 55-day moving average, just like I backtested. So this is how you see the relevancy behind backtesting, because I see a lot of people, ask a lot of questions about backtesting, but then I wonder who actually used it. And of course, the issue is nothing's ever easy to begin with, for most people anyway. Some people might just be a natural trading savant and they just might take onto it, and they don't really need to do any backtesting or statistical analysis or practice. They can just test straight away with real money, But I'm demo trading, and the goal here is I want 4 more months of around 2%. If I can do that, I'll be happy. The goal is around February or March next year is to open up a $1,000 live account. I understand to some people that's obscene amount of time to wait around, but I'm treating this like real money. It wasn't a huge winner, but it didn't take very long either. So, for my system anyway. And as you can see, that was a small position, and it really took off. And I closed up about here. So we're looking, not a bad sort of trade really. It broke down a little bit, but what you sort of got to tell yourself is what's the overall trend, whereas your stop loss, and have no expectations to it. And that's what I was thinking. I liked the setup, and I didn't force a trade earlier on in the week. I've been looking at the Aussie New Zealand. I've been looking at the USD Yen as well. Sorry guys. That's a penny stock alert dash lessons program with Tim Sykes, and I just held this, and it took off because it just had that trend. It'd been wanting to push through 80 cents for a little while. I understood the significance, and I did close out because I feel like it is a little overextended. A little bit of profit taking now. We'll see what happens with this one though. But I just want to iterate my thesis behind it, and if you guys follow my backtesting, you can see it's all related to it as well, and it pays off, guys, because you execute what you test and you have confidence in the system. And to be honest, I wasn't overly concerned because I know this is a stubborn level. That's the characteristic of the Aussie dollar. Last time it broke here was May 2015, so you got to understand that this is a very significant level. But there's a lot of things going on in the US. I try not to dissect the fundamentals too much, but when this happened, I knew that was on, and I like this even more because that's a small retrace. Sellers coming in and getting rejected, and then it just takes off. So that really helped fuel this, and then they would have been selling out and going, okay, my stop loss is around here or whatever, and then it's just getting squeezed. But Friday, there's a little bit of profit taking, and I'm happy with the position. And I just want to go through the USD CAD as well, and why I got into this one here. This one was even sweeter. So I got in at trying to press the pause button. I got in here at 121.489. So it was right here. This was a nice little breakdown on the 4-hour, and it's continued to break down nicely. We've got overall downtrend, 55-day moving average. It's correlating with the midline here, the 20-day moving average. 200-day is above which is good. That's what I want to see in a sell trade. This retrace is nice. What I'd like to see is it come up Monday sideways for a little bit, and then back on we go. Maybe with hurricane damage, it's sort of got downgraded, but that's going to, not help the economic situation in America. Donald Trump, North Korea. We'll see. Again, no expectations. It's a small position, only $30 on the line, and that's where I got. Max I'll take is 2% for all trades at once. 2% is the max. Okay, so it's very strict trading. I understand that's not everyone's cup of tea, but that's what I'm a conservative type of trader. I'm realizing. Okay. Anyway, guys, that was my thesis, but this was pretty clear cut. I mean, when you've got it correlating with the daily and then the weekly as well, this was through some significant resistance, support, sorry, and yeah. Typically, the ones where I don't have to think too much and everything's lined up is not a bad trade. Again, you have to be willing to understand that there'll be a bit of a retrace though with a huge move down like this though. Okay. Other than that, guys, I hope everyone has a good weekend and study a little bit, and if it's nice outside, enjoy the beautiful weather. Bye.